What's up, guys? That Really Goes Guy here, and we are back playing Warframe. So, Harrow is out. You guys probably know this already, so I'm going to jump in with Harrow, and we're going to talk about him a little bit. Now, I've leveled him up a little bit, but I felt like it was enough to kind of talk about a little bit of his powers, and obviously, the full experience of a level 30 Harrow is going to be, you know, a little bit different. He's obviously going to be somewhat stronger, and man, I'm a big fan already. I'm only level 12. I did a little bit of leveling. I'm at the point where I can use all 4 of his abilities, so I kind of want to show those to you guys. But let's get into it. Right now, I'm running a energy slash kind of like a corpusey feel version of Harrow, because he's a shield based frame with, you know, and then I wanted to throw in some electric slash energy type weapons. So I'm using the Omas, the Ferox, as well as the Gamma Core. And the Gamma Core, I kind of would like to switch it with another secondary, but I'll eventually figure out what I want to do about the secondary in the future. But anyways, we're going to get in here. I'm doing a relatively low level mission. I just want to kind of point out kind of how I feel about the frame, like I said, to you guys. So, first off, his first ability is it gives a linear attack, like kind of like Frost's Ice Wave without the augment. So it's gonna kind of go straight out, not too wide, but it's wide, kind of a little wide. I don't know. It'll get a decent amount of guys. It'll definitely get probably everybody in a hallway, and it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Let me get my energy kicked up here just a little bit. His first ability also gives him shields, so that's a really big deal. The more you throw this out there, the more enemies you hit with this first ability, the more you're going to give him shields and overshields. And his overshields are crazy. If you get him, if you put a bunch of health and shields into Harrow, I feel like he has, with health and shields together and overshields, he has one of the highest pools of health and whatever than I think any other frame at the moment. I mean, Inaros can get way up there, but I feel like when he is level 30 and he's got like a full vigor and a full vitality and a full redirection and all that stuff, I feel like he can have a huge pool of survivability. But anyways, I'm going to use his second ability, which unfortunately strips him completely of his shields. However, when it does that, it allows me to heal myself for every kill for the duration of the ability. Now, when it comes to abilities, let me just real quick jump in here and pause things up. When it comes to this penance, you're going to get that lifesteal. You're going to get that duration. There is a placeholder right now, so it's a little bit weird. But it says sacrifice shield in order to boost reload, fire rate, and converting damage on enemies inflicted to health for Harrow and his nearby allies. So this is all showing the ally thing. Very good. If you want to take a look at the condemn thing, cast a wave of energy that chains enemies where they stand. Each enemy reinforces Harrow's shields, kind of like I was talking about. It'd be good to get in my opinion, the range and duration up on Harrow for the most part. But that's kind of a build thing. I'm not going to go into build stuff right now. But and we'll get into his Thurible, but I kind of want to show that off beforehand as well. So I'm running through here just doing my little melee fun stuff. Chain these guys up if I want. This can change quite a number of guys. It's pretty nice. So but let me get in there, get my overshields up. Very nice, very good. Take out that real quick. Oop. Oh yeah, good opportunity. I got at least 2 of them. Got at least 2 of them, but at this point with the 600 shields that I have with Harrow, I can get like over 3,000 with my overshields. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. But that number's gonna go up, like I said, as I level up and as I get a better redirection and a vigor on here. Very high. But let's keep doing that. And boom. Just showing off a little bit of his one ability and just how useful it is. But let's get into that third ability, like I was saying. Now that we got some enemies kind of hanging out here. Okay, let's kind of dip back here real quick. So, third ability, you hit it once, it's going to do that. It's going to drain your energy, and then you hit it again to get that back. Now, every single kill that you get is going to refund you. You can see over on the right, refund you energy per kill. So, obviously, you want to get this ability going when you have a lot of enemies nearby. Now, we'll look at the details in the abilities tab just here in a second. But as you can see, I even in an open area with not that many enemies, I like refunded my energy no problem. But anyways, let's get back in, like I said, to the abilities tab. Take a look at that. So, channel Harrow's energy into the throwable to generate a buff. Once finished, kill enemies to bestow nearby allies with a burst of energy. So that energy goes back to your allies as well. The more energy channel, the greater the reward for each kill. So the more, obviously you saw that counter going up when I was draining my energy. That's going to give me more energy for every kill, and you guys saw that in the example. And then headshots are going to produce extra energy. So if you wanted to pair Harrow with a nice, you know, rifle or something that you're going to pick off headshots left and right, you're going to get larger energy multipliers. As you can see, headshot multiplier of 4. So as you saw, I was getting 7 energy refunded because I held on to it up to 7. Getting a 4 times multiplier to 28, that's going to refund your energy so quickly. So that is awesome. And then we're going to get into Covenant. And Covenant has a lot of placeholders on its description. So just keep that in mind. We'll go and take a look at that in just a moment. But let me run over here real quick. Do the thing. Bam. And back up. And bam. Alright, so his fourth ability. This one can be a little bit confusing. It is a very big deal for allies. But, anyways, damage prevented. So this timer goes up. Any damage that is prevented to your allies and to yourself, I believe. Let me just make sure. Yeah, it says, protect nearby allies with energy force that absorbs all the damage and converts to critical chance bonus. For all those under the Covenant, headshots are amplified even further. So, you're going to create an invulnerability field for you and your allies. Any damage that they're receiving at that time is going to benefit you guys in the form of a crit chance bonus, which can be phenomenal for anyone that's running crit builds. I literally just unlocked it. So when this gets up to level 30 and you get your duration up and you get your strength up or whatever to get these multipliers like crazy on crit chance, this is going to be a phenomenal ultimate ability. But as you can see, with all of these things under in Harrow's arsenal, Harrow is going to be a phenomenal frame. Everything from its ability to stun guys and lock them in place for a pretty decent amount of time, to to giving yourself overshields, giving your ally shields, your energy resupplies, and just the invulnerability period with his 4 and his crit buff. Harrow is going to be fantastic. Now, originally, when I first saw Harrow before we didn't know anything about him, I was kind of hoping for like a support frame that would work with like status resistances and different stuff like that. And while I'm really eager to get a frame that kind of has that resistance, that can like wipe entire status effects off of allies and all sorts of different support type roles, I'm glad they did not do that. And that's because I feel like the design for Harrow and his abilities are so good. They're very support heavy. They're gonna do such a good thing for your team, and at the same time, they're gonna be fantastic for anyone that runs solo like myself. And I don't know. I feel like it would be hard for Digital Extremes to do a better job with Harrow than they have done. He's just, in my opinion, fantastic for support. Now, I do have to get into some pretty crazy mission types and stuff to really put Harrow to the test. I'm sure you guys will very, very quickly see build videos for Harrow, some end build stuff for Harrow, and while I don't typically do that type of stuff on my channel, I am going to be, in the short term, working with Harrow and doing a lot of stuff with Harrow and trying to get a really cool build and talk to you guys about what I've come up with when everything is said and done with Harrow. But yeah, for the most part, that is it. That's pretty much his abilities. The fact that he has his double overshields as his passive, like I said, is going to just keep his survivability so high. And you can obviously carry shield restores and stuff like that, which could all the more make Harrow just a crazy frame to just stack survivability on top of him for so long. But anyways, it's up to you guys to see how you want to build Harrow, and hopefully you guys enjoy him. I feel like he's going to be beloved by so many players when they finally get their hands on him and do the quest. I'm probably going to do the quest on YouTube with you guys, so that will be coming out soon. We'll talk about the new weapon buffs and whatnot on the channel coming up very, very soon. But I wanted to show you guys Harrow because I'm loving him. He's great. But also, yeah, I was running through Earth and I forgot to mention, but Earth has done its remaster. Check that out. Check out the new capturas for Earth. The new retexture and all, not retexture, but the, I guess it's considered a retexture. I don't know. Looks fantastic, but I'm really happy that this update came out, and it's fantastic so far. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoy the video. I'm gonna extract. Until next time, blow!